Okay, take two. Spirit, help me to relay everything that we just talked about. Man, that first take was so funny. That's what it was. Thank you, Spirit. I heard shut, don't go up. Shut, don't go up. So I was getting that when you're upset, when somebody tries you, they instantly regret it. Because once you start, there's no stopping you. Yeah, you're very smart, you're very witty. Okay, once you start, there is no stopping you. Someone here could think like you're a know-it-all. Okay, I was getting a lot of fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. But I feel like ultimately you left this situation behind because you were tired of the back and forth. Okay, you wanted something new, you wanted a fresh start, and here you are as the Knight of Wands going after it. I'm sorry, that first take was so good. I'm trying to get over it. Okay. Spirit was also talking about burnout. All right. You've been in your zone. You've been very much focused. Okay. You could be switching up things around the way that you're eating, boosting your metabolism. When these two came out, I heard vitality and validation. Ironically, the solar plexus deals with identity. It also deals with willpower. So I feel like you're somebody who you're very confident. Okay. You don't really, it's not often that you need a second opinion. If you ask, it's more so because you want everybody there to feel included. That's kind of what it's giving. You know what I'm saying? You kind of know what you want and how you want it. Okay. I also heard quiet on the set. I'm seeing so many dragonflies this time. Flexibility. Yeah, there's a dream that you have, okay? There's something that you set out to do. Once again, we talked about burnout. Spirit wants you to pay attention to how you're fueling your body, what you're putting into your body. While we're on the topic, okay, taking your vitamin. This is really great for an energy boost. This also has black pepper in it. If you're iron deficient, the sea moss also has iron in it. So this is really great for my iron deficiency babies. But since I've been taking it, I've been noticing an improvement in my mood. I think that attributes itself to the ashwagandha part. There are many other benefits to this, such as digestion and immune support. Check it out, okay? I highly recommend it. And you usually want to take this after you've already eaten. So, back to the message. Like I said, you have a dream in mind, okay? You are showing up as a powerhouse. Okay, you are a powerhouse. You know what I'm saying? You run a tight ship. I feel like you may have had people in your energy that are very confused about what you're doing. Honestly, they're giving me the word miseducated, okay? There's just a certain amount of naivete to what's actually going on. And so it just seems like you're not really slowing down to clue them in on what's going on. Because it's one thing if people were asking questions because they're genuinely trying to understand, right? But then you have people that are kind of in the way, right? They're not looking to understand, but yet they have all these questions on top of that. You're learning to understand the difference and to push forward without allowing that to be the reason that you stop dead in your tracks, right? Yeah, they don't have to understand. Okay. Yeah, I had to make sure I was still recording. My mount is on its last leg. That could be significant. Maybe you have something that's on its last leg. Or like I said earlier, this could be talking about physically, right? Just allowing yourself to rest in between. The West Coast could be significant. Okay, you could be moving to the West Coast, considering it. We have transformation and calisthenics that came out. So I could definitely be speaking to a personal trainer. You run a tight ship, okay? People around you, they know not to F with you. They know not to provoke you. And it's giving that once someone provokes you, it's like you have a Mars and Capricorn. Mars and Earth signs tend to do this. We tend to make an example out of people. You know what I'm saying? It is very much giving being yelled at by your father. Except it's not. Except it's you, right? You have this authoritative, disciplinary way of going about things. It keeps people in check. It also puts others in their place. All right. Yeah. Okay. You do what you say you're going to do. You don't really care about the extra. You're very deliberate. Yeah. Very deliberate. I kept channeling ants. And I actually saw one ant. One. Okay, so like I said, with you being a powerhouse, there is a need to watch for doing too much or even allowing yourself to accept help from time to time. But that goes without saying, I still see you being selective about who you accept from. Yeah, you're not easily swayed. Yeah, when I walk in, sit up straight. Don't care if I was late. Dinner on a G5 is my idea of an update. I will be thinking about that verse for eons, okay? Eons. Yeah, really only. You only deal with the people you want to deal with. This message kind of segued into a love reading. This feels like someone in the workplace. This feels like someone who's aware of who you are. This could be another air sign. We have strong air sign and fire signs in this reading. Yeah, this is somebody who likes the way you delegate. They like the way you handle shit. They like the way you talk that talk. They like the way that you speak, the way that you carry yourself. Your energy speaks for itself. In part 1, I also got into this segue about how you got it from the mud. Okay, we do have the 2 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. You get things from the mud, and I feel like the people who like to challenge you or try to provoke you, they misunderstand what it took for you to get where you are today. You didn't grow up with things handed to you, so it's like you have a low tolerance for negligence. That's what they're giving me. You have a low tolerance for people that neglect things. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a personal trainer. You could be a personal trainer, but this is something that also is respected by this person that's keeping their eye on you. This person knows that you don't play around, okay? You could have resting BF, okay? Some strong resting bitch face, all right? You could also have a sharp jawline or some sharp eyebrows. I was also getting somebody that chews on the jaw bites. I forget what, it's to help contour your jaw. I forget what they're called, but you could chew on those. Angel number 555 could be significant. We also had 1111. But yeah, this is someone who's like, can I have a moment of your time? I feel like they want you to feel respected, okay? There's something around that. Like, they don't want to come on too strong. We do have Libra. Yeah, they don't want to play games with you, okay? Like I said, strong air sign energy. I feel like this person wants to communicate outside of work. Okay, someone here, you could be into tech reviews or making videos on YouTube. You could also be a streamer, or you could make fitness content. You could also be a tarot reader. This is someone who respects what you do. They like to see you do your thing. They like to see you work. Yeah, they know not to come in with the 2 of Pentacles, okay? They're going to come in with the 10. You could have expensive taste, okay? Or this person knows what you like, okay? They know what you're into. They're not gonna try to come in with the 2. They want to come in with the 10. This could also be energetically, not just monetarily. Like, this is somebody who does not want to waste your time, all right? They know that you're a busy body. They don't want to waste your time here. They also like your attitude, okay? Queen of Swords came out. They like your attitude. They like the way that you run a tight ship. I keep saying that. They like the way that you do you, okay? Yeah, I feel like this person is manifesting a moment with you off the clock to try to get to know you better. Yeah, try to get to know you on a deeper level. We did have heart chakra. What you gonna do, collective? Because it looks like this is you. What you gonna do? All in all, I'm seeing that you're being very loyal to what you set out to do, very loyal to your cause. Whatever this is, because it definitely feels like you're at the forefront of something. Yeah, they're showing me a conference table, and like all of them are you. Okay, so you could be very well running an operation or running something on your own where you wear multiple hats. Again, look for where you can disperse some of that work, right? Where you can outsource and get some extra hands, because I do feel like you're meant to do some calibrations. I was gonna say collaboration, but you know what? I feel like you're the type of person, you rub off on people. Like, when they work with you and your working style, you tend to rub off on them, and you change the way that they do things for themselves. Especially if this is like in a fitness sense, you may change the way someone works out. Maybe they were used to doing full body workouts, and now because they trained with you, they started doing splits. Something to that nature. This could even be in a professional sense, like you're really organized with paperwork and analyzing data, and this person just picks up on things that you do, okay? I feel like you help people calibrate themselves and get themselves in better shape, whether this is literally or physically, right? Whether this is literally or mentally. Remember to give yourself a break from time to time. Yeah, you're definitely someone who doesn't take no for an answer. You got somebody crushing on you. Let me know how this resonates. I'll see you in the next video.